My name is Dr. Teresa Akins, and I am Central State University.
My name is Ray Moon, graduate of Central State University, class of 2010, and I am Central State University.
I am Taylor Hayes, a graduate of Central State in 2020. I am Central State University.
Dr. Derek L. Ford, Ebony class of 1990. I am Central State University.
If you donate to Central State University, you're giving kids who probably never had a chance in their neighborhoods an opportunity to grow, to learn, to travel, and to experience things that are not even offered in their neighborhoods growing up.
So when people donate to Central State University, more opportunities come about. And this is not just in the classroom, this is also into careers as well too. So when individuals donate to Central State, we have a little bit more range to build into the students socially, academically, professionally, socially, politically, culturally, all of the above. So knowing that we have the resources to help our students, that's all that we're kind of looking for.
When donors give to Central State University, it helps to alleviate that financial stress and that financial burden that families and students oftentimes see when they leave college. I want students to have an opportunity to be like me, to leave school with a zero balance, because that's what students deserve. They deserve to go to school, get a good education, and be able to leave school debt-free.
I don't feel like I picked Central State University. I feel like Central State picked me. I have a lot of family, friends that graduated from Central. My older brother went to Central State University, and I found myself there all the time. I grew up there. So for me, it was a no-brainer when it came down to picking college, because I knew that Central State was a place for me.
Central State University is about the people. It's about the students and the faculty and the staff. We have amazing faculty members, astute business people. We have faculty members that write beautiful poetry and prose, and we have artists that you wouldn't believe. And our staff are caring and loving towards our students. And our students, oh my goodness, our students are so just wonderful. You just want to wrap your arms around them and love them. And it's just family and it's community, and that's what Central State means.
Somebody who's interested in coming to Central State University, I want them to take a chance on our university. And I also want students to lead from where they are. So you don't have to be this exceptional student. You don't have to be a student that has a lot of barriers. Just be a leader from where you are and leave places better than you found them. So that's the only thing I want students to know, is that when you come to Central State, leave it better for the next generation to follow.
Thank you for changing my life. I never thought I would even go to college, let alone graduate in 4 years. You gave me a chance to see the world and to change the world.
When you give to CSU, you're making a difference in the lives of our students. And if you know our students, you'll see how great they are and what a difference giving that money makes to them. You're helping them fulfill their dreams.
We are always grateful, we are always happy, and we always look for the financial resources to donate, but we also love when our donors and people who support Central State donate with their time as well too. Making sure that students are supported with more opportunities to network with our donors, network with alumni, network with future employers. That's always been a great thing for us.
Donors, thank you. Thank you for making rich deposits into the lives of many students here at Central State University. We appreciate you, we love you, and continue to give because it means a lot to these students.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for thinking of Central State University. Thank you for your contribution. We so appreciate it.
Welcome to Central State University Marauder Give-a-thon. Thank you for joining us. I am Daniela Dorset, a business administration, concentration in marketing major here at Central State University. I am proudly serving as the 75th Miss Central State University. This evening, I have the opportunity of introducing our guest host, Mr. James Moses Black, a proud graduate of 1988. Centralian James Moses Black is one of the best characters of his generation. With close to 100 credits, perseverance, work ethic, and dedication has elevated him in the industry thus far. Interesting facts about James Moses Black: he played the recent role of Brother Jamal in the two-time nominated series Snowfall. As James continues to thrive as an actor, a performer, and a writer, he is reaching his other goals as he currently works on 55, a story of the first integral hotel and casino in Las Vegas. Before I turn it over to him, I would like to thank our administrative, finance, and vendors for their donation. U.S. Insurance, $10,000 donation. Brewer and Garrett, $5,000 donation. Robinson Janitorial for their $25,000 donation. Kessler Hines for their $15,000 donation. Alliance Energy for their $15,000 donation. Apex for their $2,500 donation. Wable for their $2,500 donation. And Twana CDC for their $5,000 donation. Now I will turn it over to our guest host, Mr. James Moses Black, for the Central State University Giving Tuesday Maraudathon.
Good evening, and welcome to Inside the Actors Studio. No, I'm just joking. Welcome to Central State University's Giving Tuesday Maraudathon, where I want to say thank you for all the donations that are coming in and those to follow. Central State provides students and the communities with efforts and monies to continue to grow our university. Our university is not only living, but it's thriving. So tonight, we want to raise $250,000. Now, I've heard about managing my expectations, but I think we can raise $500,000. Because that's just what we do at Central State University. For your $100 donation, you can receive this lovely Marauder t-shirt that looks like a hoodie. With a donation of $200, you can get this warm and cozy maroon gold sweatshirt. Now, I'd like to get things started. Give me my theme music. This is going to be a spectacular night. We're going to raise this money. I'm going to start it off. I want to give my alma mater $5,000. Yeah. Thank you. Now, I was going to give it to you out of my FTX account, but it didn't work. Tonight, you can jump on csubelievers.com to make your contributions. Donations can also be made at csubelievers.com, where your donation is safe and secure. You can also contribute with a valid credit card or debit card. No Bitcoin right now, but we're headed there. Our guests tonight are online and in person. CSU graduates like myself, the class of 1988, and other university officials will tell their stories. Joining us tonight via broadcast is Keisha Varner. Let me get this right. Keisha Varner. Let me get this right. Keisha Varner Lane of the class of 1994. She currently serves as the secretary of Central State University National Alumni Association. Keisha. I have a movie coming out next year, and it's called Renfield. It's Nicolas Cage, Nicholas Hoult, Awkwafina, and myself. So if you get the chance, please go, because I'm going to give some money to the university again at our premiere. Keisha's here yet? All right, keep going. Wonderful CSU cheerleaders in the house tonight. Give them a round of applause. Yes. my good friend and president who didn't chop down the tree, Jack Thomas. My very good friend Anthony Gardner in the house tonight. Give him a round of applause. And give it up to all the people who are donating ahead of a time of their donations. You know, this is a very critical time. We know that monies are hard, inflation's here, things cost a lot of money, but it just takes heart and faith to know that Central State will endure. It's been here for years, and as Jack Thomas says, we thrive to make it continue. Keisha?
Hi, I'm here.
Hey, Keisha.
Hey, how you doing? A little
Good.
technical difficulty. Hey, but it's good to be here. I just want to say the reason that I give back because I believe I have the power to redirect the course of someone's life. And I say that because our youth of today have so much that they have to contend with. And a lot of them are looking for something different. They're looking for new opportunities. They're even looking for a new environment and new experiences. So I believe that if my investment in the university, which is essentially an investment in each of those students, can provide them with those experiences and those opportunities, then literally that is the power and the motivating force behind why I do what it is that I do.
And Keisha, why do you love Central State? I mean, a lot of people ask, you know, why did you go to Central State? Why do you still love Central State? Why do you give back to Central State? What's your answer?
Why? Because I believe that I have the power. I personally have the power to redirect the course of someone's life. And so what I mean by that is that our students, our youth today, they have so much to contend with. And what I believe is that they are looking for new opportunities, new experiences, even new environments. And so if my investment in the university which essentially is an investment in each of those students, can provide them with those new opportunities and experiences, then that literally is my motivating force behind why I do what it is that I do.
Thank you, Keisha. Give it up for my good friend, Keisha Lane. Keisha, your dedication and commitment to Central State University is just admirable. And now, here's our current student, Elena Brooks, in person to tell her story. Elena?
Greetings. My name is Elena Brooks. I'm a sophomore from Montgomery, Alabama, majoring in psychology. I am a Strata Scholar and a Presidential Scholar. I am a former volleyball player from Central from the 2021-2022 season. Lastly, I am a part of 5 different organizations on this campus. There were 3 moments that sold me on attending Central State. First, I took a tour with Dean Stevenson. She showed and explained the rich history of Central, as well as introduced me to the Royal Court. These fresh new faces were the first group of people I met on this campus. They were kind and helpful. This sealed 1/3 of the deal. Later, I met with Dr. Schlag, the head of Honors College. He explained the many opportunities and academic support offered through Honors College. Dr. Schlag talked about the like-minded students that I would be surrounded by in the residential halls and in the classroom. After our talk, I was told to apply for the Presidential Scholarship. About a month later, I received a notice that I received the scholarship, and this sealed 2/3 of the deal. Lastly, I talked to Coach Raymond Lewis, the former volleyball coach, in person for the first time, and this is when I realized college was real. I verbally committed to playing on the volleyball team, which sealed the last third of the deal of attending Central State. I am thankful for these blessings and opportunities to attend this wonderful institute. It was extremely important for me to choose an HBCU because of the racial tension in America, especially during COVID. Although I did not plan on being 9 hours away from home, I knew I needed to be around people that looked like me. With being so far away, I've learned to appreciate the differences in other cultures besides my Southern roots. As an Alabama native, Central State was not an option prior to the tour and the presidential and volleyball scholarship, mainly because I knew nothing about it. I was nervous about the change in dynamics from making friends to the Midwestern culture. I stepped out on faith and took a chance, and now I know this is where I belong. Receiving these scholarships awarded me free education and provided my family with a sense of financial relief. The money they saved can now be put towards dental school, which is my career plan. The faculty, staff, community, and family here at Central State University will forever be in my heart. All of you present today on this Giving Tuesday are truly appreciated for your love and support. Because of your support, myself and other students have been given the love and family-oriented campus that we know we deserve. Thank you. For God, for Central, for State.
Thank you, Elena. Give Elena a round of applause, everybody. That's great. So, you just heard from two people, one an alum, one a student, with great, great stories. Education is the key to prosperity in life, along with love. Thank you both for sharing your inspirational and informative stories. We're glad to have as another guest on this Maraudathon, we have someone in the wings waiting with a donation. I want to introduce Vice President, CFO, Curtis Pettis. Good to see you, brother. How are you? I'm great. Glad to have you. Have a seat. Well, Brother Pettis, what brings you here tonight?
Well, I'm a supporter. First of all, my name is Curtis Pettis. I'm the Vice President for Administration and Finance and CFO. And I know all too well what the university and its students need in order to matriculate through Central State University. So I'm here to support it.
Right on, right on. And you've been here for how long now?
15 years.
15 years, wow. I think I got my degree 15 years ago, but no, it's just one of those things. So your donation tonight, let's talk about that. How do you've seen Central State's growth, right?
Yes.
Over the years. In the future, and you're looking in the future, what do you think besides donations that Central State could really use?
Well, what we need, and and donations help the university, but what we need, we're educating the next generation of leaders, and we must invest in our students because we stood on the shoulders of our ancestors, and now we must brace to be that structure for the next generation of leaders, and to do that we must invest in them, both educationally but also financially.
Absolutely, absolutely. I recently did a benefit for the children of Haiti, and you'll be surprised, it's just not money sometimes, but it's inspiration. Yeah. It's like having that faith in the students who are coming after them to help them move along and progress and to matriculate to something better.
Yes.
So
yes.
We definitely appreciate you.
Well, that's what we must do. We must pass on this legacy, and it's not always about money, but it's what we can invest and inject into our students. I got here years ago, and most recently, I taught in the classroom, and I tried to give back from my experience in working in corporate America and my experience in just life. And that is probably the investment that really did well and helped me relate to the students and invest in their lives. So hopefully, many of their lives have been changed because of that time we spend together.
Absolutely. Your 15 years here are greatly appreciated. I hope you stay here as long as you possibly can.
I plan to.
All right.
All right.
What you got here, man?
Well, I have a check for my donation, and from my family is $5,000 to Central State University as my tangible financial investment in the life of the students, because it takes all of our investment in building an endowment and building financing so that the students, the gaps that students have through either scholarships and needs in order to go to school here, that we must give back to the next generation.
Absolutely. Give Brother Pettis a hand, y'all. Thank you, sir. All right, time for an update. I'm gonna keep the money.
All right.
All right. Time for an update. All right, looks like with donations, online gifts received, we are at $198,797. Almost there. I know how to manage expectations. Let's go for $500,000. All right. Next, ladies and gentlemen, now's the time to jump on CSUBelievers.com to pledge your support. Again, for a $100 donation, you can receive a lovely long sleeve Barada t-shirt. With a donation of $200, you can get this warm and cozy Barada gold sweatshirt. And I'll even sign it. No, I won't. Next, we have one of my favorite friends in the whole wide world, Buddha. No, I'm just joking. It's Brother Dr. Jack Thomas, our 9th president at Central State University. This campus has seen so many different changes, and this man has been an integral part of these changes on the university, at the university, around the community, and in this state. So let's give it up for our president, Dr. Jack Thomas. Get to see it, Doc. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Black. We are delighted to have you here with us tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here. We are just excited about what we do here at Central State University. We educate our students, and without the support that we get from our donors, we cannot continue to provide a world-class education for our students here at Central State University. And as was stated, I'm Dr. Jack Thomas. I am the 9th president of Central State University. And I want to take a moment to thank everyone who has already donated to Central State University. And as you have heard and will continue to hear this evening, your support directly benefits our students who are making a difference in and out of the classroom. As we gather as a Central State University family during this holiday season and time of gratitude on Giving Tuesday, it is a time both to reflect on our 135-year tradition of academic excellence and Marauder pride, and to look towards the future. Central State University is stepping boldly into the future. As the HBCU of the Midwest, and I said as the HBCU of the Midwest, and also Ohio's only 1890 land-grant institution, we have a responsibility to provide the best possible academic, cultural, and community experience. In the past few years, both traditional and online enrollment have significantly increased. We launched what we call Central State University Global, allowing us to provide an engaging, accessible, online education across the world. We established the Honors College to attract top scholars. And this month, we opened the new Honors Residential Hall and Administrative Complex as a part of our $65 million infrastructure investment called Project Innovation. Two of our Honors College students, Danielle Darkenwall and Kayla Smith, have been granted prestigious nationally competitive awards, the Boren Award, as well as the Goldwater Scholarship. And Kayla Smith is the first Goldwater Scholarship in the history of Central State University. So give it up to Kayla Smith. Supported by our Center of Excellence for HBCU Corporate Engagement, we've strengthened and increased our corporate partnerships, promoting internships and career readiness for our students. We have students interning at national recognized companies such as Nationwide, Disney on the Yard, Procter & Gamble, Grange, Warburg, the NBA, Fifth Third Bank, Dominion Energy, Accenture, and many, many more. Recently, Central State was named one of 7 leader institutions for Intel's new semiconductor plant in Licking County, Ohio, drawing national recognition. To support this endeavor, we're building a cutting-edge semiconductor educational program to train students to work in this much-needed industry. As we continue to strive to be a premier institution of higher learning, we're calling on you for your support and your passion for Central State University. As I like to say, we must not only survive as a university, but we must thrive as a university. With your support today, Central State University can continue to thrive for generations to come. So I encourage you today to visit csubelievers.com and make a gift to Central State University. And just to show you that we mean what we say, it's important that I myself give to the university. So I have a very important donation here tonight. I have a $10,000 donation that I want to personally give to Central State University. So if I'm giving, we encourage other administrators, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends of the university to give to this university. As I often say, that we cannot continue to do the things that we do here at Central State University by providing a world-class education for our students without the generosity of the support that we get from others. Again, we are the only public historically black university and the only 1890 land-grant university here in the great state of Ohio, in the Midwest. So support Central State University. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr.
Give it up for Dr. Thomas again, y'all. As Dr. Thomas said, we must not only continue to survive as a university, we must thrive as a university. We have some of our talented students making calls back there, and one of my favorite people of all time, Miss Kim Clay, is back there. She's a graduate, my time, Miss CSU. I hope that you all can continue to contribute to the success of Giving Tuesday Marathon campaign together. It is a thing, not a thing, but something that can bring us together as a university and provide support for those coming now and in the future, in many, many more years to come. Become a donor and a believer in the future of Central State University. You can go to csubelievers.com. Now, we know a well-known city official and a 1973 graduate of Central State University, the mayor of Dayton. Can I introduce Mr. Jeffrey J. Mims?
Hi, I'm Jeff Mims, mayor of the great city of Dayton.
All right.
And a 1973 graduate of the Central State University. Additionally, I was inducted into the Achievement Hall of Fame for Central State. You know, these honors are because of the quality of life and experiences that I received at Central State. You know, I enrolled in Central State after 3 years, 5 months in a day of being in the military, which I spent 1 year in Vietnam. The quality of instruction that I received at Central State as I majored in industrial technology, graphics, art, and design also put me in a position to improve my quality of life and to make my contribution to my community. You know, your investment and contribution to Central State is not just an investment there, but it's also an investment in each and every student that we have at Central State and to the quality of life and the opportunities that is created because of a Central State University diploma. So again, thank you very much for this opportunity to speak to you. And I will say as I end, for God, for Central, for State. Thank you and have a very nice day.
Thank you, Mayor Mims. And fix the Dayton Airport. I got stuck there yesterday. All right, be a believer. These are words of encouragement to urge you to believe in the past, present, and future endeavors of Central State University. Scroll up quick, scroll up quick. All right, there we go, right. The university's focus on academics, leadership, and service continues. We will ensure the uplift of this historical 1890 land-grant institution by sustaining our historic reputation as an institution that promotes excellence and provides quality academic experience for all students. We have another member of Central State family with us with a donation. All right. Trustee Justine Gamblin has just donated, wait, let me read that right, $10,000 to the campaign. Wow, thank you. Now, am I supposed to, is she here tonight? Is she coming in? Because that donation was super generous. Oh, all right, here we go. I guess it's my turn to introduce. Oh, wow, we got an update. All right, so right now, I'm managing my expectations, and guess what? We're at $228,797. Listen, we're already halfway to what I thought we were going to do tonight, which is $500,000. We can do it, Central State. We could do it. Just a little bit at a time, a little bit out of your pocket, and a lot of love. Your contributions for Central State University will build opportunities for those who we serve. Become a believer. Go to csubelievers.com and make your donation now. With a $100 donation, you can receive that sweater I talked about. And with a $200 donation, you can get this warm and cozy maroon gold sweatshirt. I am so glad I got this on. Current student, Maya Green is here to share a story. Maya?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Maya Green, a junior majoring in exercise science with a minor in nutrition from Chicago, Illinois. Before coming to Central State University, I always knew I wanted to attend a HBCU, but I wasn't sure where I wanted to start my journey. I chose Central State because I knew it would be easy for my mother to travel back and forth, considering the fact that she is a single parent. My mother was in the process of taking out student loans to pay for my tuition, but God said, pause. I received a call from Dr. Gorgon. He said, congratulations. I was selected to receive a 4-year full-ride scholarship sponsored by the USDA. After being selected as a scholar, I had the burning desire to continue becoming an academic scholar and a student leader. I have had the pleasure of serving as Miss Sophomore, dancing with the band as a CSU Dancing Belle, and becoming a member of student-led organizations on campus. I have also worked very hard to make the dean list every semester. This school year, I have received a scholarship from the lovely Delta Zeta Alumni Foundation, established by alumni brothers that attended the university and were initiated into the Delta Zeta chapter of Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Incorporated. I would like to thank the lovely men of the Delta Zeta Alumni chapter because with their additional financial support and words of encouragement, I can continue my dreams of becoming a food scientist. Central State has become my second home away from home. Even though I am 4 hours away, the amount of support from staff and students is unmatched. I know that I will be successful after my journey concludes at Central State University because it has given me so many tools and opportunities to become successful. For God, for Central, for State. Thank you.
I want to thank Maya for not poking my eyes out for saying her name wrong. Maya Green, everybody. Give Maya a round of applause. Well, you know that the Marauder lifestyle is filled with spirit and joy. We jump up and down at games, we basketball, football, even just seeing each other. I want to share some of this Marauder joy by presenting the Marauder cheerleaders.
CSU. C is for Central. S-S-E-A-T-E-U. University. CSU. C is for Central. S-S-E-A-T-E-U. University. CSU. C is for Central. S-S-E-A-T-E-U. University. CSU. Let's go, today. Put that pressure on. Say what? For the victory. P-R-E-S-S-U-R-E. Put that pressure on. Say what? For the victory. P-R-E-S-S-U-R-E. Put that pressure on. Say what? For the victory. Say what? For the victory. We get down, down, down. What's up? Get up, get out your seat, you know what's up. Work it, it's time to turn you up. See, snatch you already on something with us. We get down, down, down. What's up? Work it. Work it. Central, you know how we do. Get out your seat and rep your school and work it. Get out your seat and rep your school and work it. Let's go, C-Say.
Wow, wow. You know, if I would have tried that just now, I would have threw the other leg out. Sometimes you get like good parts and bad parts. Like you got a good eye and you got a bad eye. Then you got a good leg and a bad leg. Give it up for our Central State University cheerleaders, y'all. Central State University has some of the well-known athletes in our midst, representing the maroon and gold from 1987 to 1990, Black Football Hall of Famer, 3-time Super Bowl champion, all-pro lineman with the Dallas Cowboys, I don't like them, and all-time CSU great, my friend, my good friend, Eric Williams, is on video broadcast. Give it up for my man, Eric. Big E.
Hey, what's
welcome,
up,
man.
buddy?
Thank you for coming. E,
Sure.
let me ask you a question, brother. I've known you now for maybe 40 years. What does giving back to CSU mean to you?
Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for allowing me to speak with you guys today. You know what? Giving back means a lot because of the rich history, not only because of CSU, but because of HBCUs in general. You know, we know that during the period of segregation, prior to the Civil Rights Act, the majority of American institutions of higher education served predominantly white students and disqualified or limited Black American enrollment. With that being said, giving back to Central State for me, Central State University for me is essential. You know, I thank God for the CSU miracle that he did in my life. If it was not for Central State University, I would not have been afforded the opportunities in life to get a quality education, to have a successful career in the NFL, or to provide for my family and my generations. For me, giving back to Central State is the ultimate act of reciprocity. And I am eternally grateful for Central State University. Hello? Oh.
Can you see? You all right? Can you hear? All right, Big E's figuring that out, but I do want to congratulate him on being inducted to the HBCU Football Hall of Fame. Can you hear me, E?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I just wanted to congratulate you for being inducted to the Hall of Fame. And that legacy, how does that fit in to your time at Central State?
Wow. You know what? It's a part of my legacy. It's being inducted into the Black College Hall of Fame is that's all Central State University. And I'm glad that that's a part of my legacy. Just like I said, if it wasn't for Central State, if it wasn't for the Black College, if it wasn't for the HBCU, I don't know where I would be. Central State gave me the opportunity of a lifetime. And, it's a part of my legacy. Central State is a part of my legacy, and me being a part of the Black College Football Hall of Fame as well.
You know I love you. Can't wait to see you again at homecoming. And keep on thriving, brother.
Yes, sir. You too, my friend. God bless you. But God, Central for State.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, at Central State, we expect to excel in the classroom, community, as an example, competition of Big E, while simultaneously representing Central State University. Help maintain a rich history by preparing graduates who understand the dynamics of productive citizenship in a complex and diverse society. Donate now. We're almost at our midpoint goal. You know what we want to do. We want to get 500,000. I know we asked for 250, but we can get there because we are Central State. Go to csubelievers.com, and it's a safe and secure website. You can contribute there. You can also do it with your credit card or debit card. Don't try it with your FTX account. Again, don't try it with your FTX account. Several CSU students received Several CSU students received the From the About Love Scholarship Program created by Tiffany and Company in partnership with Bay Good and the Sean Center Foundation. Here's a video introducing each scholarship winner.
Hi, my name is Richard Wright. I am from Columbus, Ohio, majoring in mass communications, and I am class of 2023, a senior.
My name is Carolyn Ross Staples. I'm a junior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, majoring in computer science.
My name is LeVar Brown. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I am a junior vocal music performance major.
My name is McKenna Taylor. I'm from Xenia, Ohio. I'm a senior at Central State University, and I major in recreation.
Hi, my name is Michaela Smith. I am majoring in broadcast media here at Central State University. I am a senior from Anderson, Indiana.
My name is Carlin Jones. I'm a senior here at Central State University. I am from Xenia, Ohio, and my major is business administration with a concentration in management.
My name is Tiana Ansley. I am from Cincinnati, Ohio. I am a sophomore here at Central State University, majoring in early childhood education.
Hi, my name is Morgan Harper Sanders. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. I am a sophomore with an accounting major and a journalism minor.
To me, to be an About Love Scholar is honestly a great opportunity to inspire others to pursue their academics, but also to do a lot of art-related things like make music or be in the choir or play piano or anything with instruments.
Being an About Love Scholar has put emphasis on my Black excellence, creativity, and education.
An About Love Scholar to me understands the fact that God-given talent isn't enough. While God-given talent is great, practice and drive just gives us that extra notch.
Being an About Love Scholar reminds me to show leadership in all that I do. You never know who is watching you, so showing leadership can provide guidance to whoever looks up to you in many ways.
Being a recipient of the About Love Scholarship means to me that I can one day be an inspiration to others. I hope that one day I can give back to organizations, universities, or individuals who are in need. So it's just really about being inspired by others.
Being an About Love Scholar means to me that I am now held at a higher standard. Therefore, I have to carry myself with pride and humility in order to resonate opportunities like this for my fellow Black HBCU peers. This opportunity will now provide me with a platform to not only better myself, but to also provide the same opportunities and excursions to my fellow Black HBCU students.
An About Love Scholar is someone who is resilient and persistent in their studies. As an education major, I feel getting this opportunity shows that my hard work is not going unnoticed.
To be an About Love Scholar is to have love and passion for whatever we're going to do. As an accounting major and a journalism minor, it is important for me to love and be passionate about what I'm going to do and what I'm going to do in the future.
Congratulations to the 9 Central State University students for being selected as scholarship recipients. Let's give them a round of applause. That's right. We are very proud of our students. Central State University is governed by a board of trustees. Each trustee donates considerable time and resources to help the university grow and prosper. The board of trustees is comprised of extraordinary philanthropic leaders and a sharing commitment to advance the university's mission and sustain its reputation for excellence. Consistent with their giving mission of Central State University, all directors support the greatest needs of the university. Now, please welcome to the stage one of my great new friends, CSU trustee Natalia Harris, a 1997 alumnus. Hey, how are you? So, Natalia, what is giving to you to Central State? And first of all, how are you?
I'm well.
Good.
Thank you for asking.
Good.
I'm well. So for me, giving back to Central State means sowing into the future of current and future Marauder scholars, Centralians, future Centralians who will go on to become future community and world leaders. So that is what it means to I went to Central State on a full scholarship. I went to law school on a full scholarship, and those things happened because somewhere along the line, someone thought to sow into the future of someone else, and I became a benefactor. And so that is what giving back to Central State means to me. And I do want to make a distinction about, what you talked about earlier, that, giving back constitutes, can come in many forms. Giving back your time, your resources, of yourself. But tonight, I'm a lawyer by trade, and so I deal with the cold hard facts, and the cold hard facts are that our university needs to be fiscally sound in order to continue to exist. And so tonight, it's about giving back to our university financially so that we can ensure that it continues to produce.
And can you raise that mic and tell them what it means to be fiscally sound?
That would be Curtis's job. What we want to do, we want to build up our endowments. We want to be able to exceed in terms of ensuring that we have scholarships available for our students. We know the demographic of some of the students that we serve, and there ends up being a financial gap in order for them to achieve their education. So we want to be able to fill that gap so that they can go on to become the scholars and the leaders that we know that they are. And we want to be able to keep building these beautiful buildings. We want them while they're here to enjoy their college life the same way we did.
And we had an excellent time here.
We did.
We did. I had an awesome time here.
The cheerleaders took me back.
Yeah.
I'm not going to try it in the hills, but the
Right.
cheerleaders took me back.
Yeah, they took me back to pre-injury things. Anyway, you have something very special that you want to present, I think.
I do. I have someone and something very special. So first I have my niece who is also a current Marauder scholar.
Okay.
And her name is Faith Blondelon, and she is also a student. And we actually have a $15,000 check to present to the university. And so yes, so that is our contribution.
We really appreciate not only yourself and your niece, but how much you love Central State. And love is not always determined by money. It's effort, it's faith, it's having a following of students come after you who are benefiting from what we did, because we benefited from other people who came before us. Together, we can support this university online, in person, or whatever we have to do. But I want to thank you for the $15,000, Natalia. It's very special. I have no words, but thank you.
And I will say this because I do have, we talked about people coming after. I've heard our VP of Finance say that one of the best things that you can do for Central State is to send your child here. So if you are an alumni of Central State, send your children to this school.
Yeah, because our support helps to continue to nurture positive relationships. And our students, through academic and social enhancements, they actually create a legacy that they can leave behind for other students. So again, thank you so much. Central State. All right. So we have another update. You won't believe where we're at right now. And how many hours do we have to go? How many hours do we have to go? Like 2, 3 hours? How many hours are left in this thing we call love? 50 minutes left, and we are at $249,562. Who said the sky was the limit? We go beyond the sky. You also can make a donation at believers.com. Again, we have a prize for you if it's a $100 donation, or you can give a $200 donation, and we've got another prize for you. Because every donation counts toward our university. So right now, please welcome to Central State University and this stage, National Alumni Association President from the class of 1992, my good friend and brother, Anthony E. Gardner. Amen. Oh. Thank you, President Gardner. Man, we've known each other for years. 1987. 1987. You got here in what? 87, and I was already here. The DJ. Yeah, he was dancing at all the parties, you know.
First of all, I feel like I'm on a talk show. Like, wow, like I'm like, no, Arsenio Hall has an honorary degree, right? Like I'm on Arsenio Hall show.
Oh, wow. Welcome to Inside Arsenio Hall. You know, I don't know. But thank you, and as we continue to, make strides or make this university go forward in a loving and generous way, why do you do what you do for Central State?
I love Central State University. I have an opportunity for me to come and get an education forever. So I always feel connected to the university. It's always been a family environment. My very first RA out here, he's currently being a competition, which I'm graduating from.
Is that Fred Aiken? Yes.
The family environment has always been here since I stepped foot on campus. So that's why I always feel back.
Right. I remember Fred. Fred and I go way back as well. Whatever, man. You know we do. I believe it. Go a little bit. So now you're on the Board of Trustees, right? National Alumni Association.
Not a trustee, the big one.
Oh, the big dogs, okay. How is it like being on that national board?
Well, it's a work, and it's fun. I paid my dues, so I started off on local level. I graduated in 1992. I joined the Detroit Alumni Chapter in 1994. I've been active in the association since 1994. Took a break for a couple of years, got involved in my career, starting my career take you away. I came back and I've been active with the local chapter ever since then. I became a national board member in 2011. And I worked my way up as a regular board member, as a financial secretary, second vice president, and first vice president, and now I'm the National Alumni Association president.
Wow,
So,
that's
yeah.
honorable, brother. That's honorable.
Yeah.
So give the people some words, brother. In your own words, tell them the importance of this university's survival and how it can affect generations to come.
First of all, it's very important. It's the only public institution, it's the only public HBCU in Ohio. It serves different community than the HBCUs down south, because you have northern states up here that people that might want to go to HBCUs but don't want to go all the way down south. And that's the reason why I chose Central State University. You got, besides Ohio, you have Illinois, Indiana, Michigan. We had East Coast, we had West Coast. So it serves a purpose, and that's why I'm always indebted to Central State University.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I appreciate our friendship.
Yes.
As we continue to raise funds for Central State University, we're calling on all alums. We have alums in every walk of life you can think about. We have doctors, lawyers, entertainment lawyers, physicians, dentists, people who are in corporate America, firemen. We have every walk of life that's gone to Central State University and graduate. So we truly appreciate what you've done for this university, and we look forward to whatever it is that you have planned for the future.
All right, thank you, sir. In all ways, for God, for Central, for State.
Anthony Gardner, everybody. Again, thanks to my good friend, President Gardner. As we continue to raise funds for the university, Central State, all alumni are being called to become a believer in CSU and contribute online at the university's fundraising website, csubelievers.com. Just as we needed Central State University to be successful, it's now on us. We have to take up that load. Just send the amount you're able to send. It'll be appreciated. Again, go to csubelievers.com. Now, we have another member of Central State family with a donation. Say hello to the class of 1993, Timothy Tremble of Cleveland, Ohio. He serves as president and CEO of St. Luke's Foundation and is a 2017 Alumni Achievement Hall of Fame nominee, or honoree, I should say. Welcome, Brother Trumbull.
Hey, it's such a pleasure to be here, and I'm just so honored. I want to say that I invest in Central State because I love the people that it attracts. Down-to-earth, authentic Black people who love themselves and who love our people. I invest in Central State because it has taken thousands of young Black people like me and my wife who are looking for direction and molded us into highly productive members of our community. I invest in Central State because it has elevated young Black minds from the consumer mentality to the producer mentality, where we not only carry our own weight, but we support the weight of our communities. So I tell you, my young brothers and sisters, we got your back. We're going to continue to support you, and we're going to continue to support Central State University. For God, for Central, for State.
Question before you go. If I was graduating right now as a CSU student, what would be your advice to those students who are coming out of the university and trying to make a connection to alumnus?
Yeah, so my advice is to reach out, because people that graduated from Central State are typically people that want to help other Black people. People that, again, love being Black, love being around Black people. You don't go to a Black college if you don't like being around Black people. You don't go to a Black college if you don't want to nurture the growth and development of the next generation of Black leaders. So definitely reach out to alumni. Definitely be receptive, because sometimes the older generation, we're here. And I know that I've learned from many of the brothers and sisters who came before me without even communicating with them, just watching them, watch how they move, watch how they navigate processes, watch how they deal with situations and circumstances. So we try to be that for the younger generation, because we know that when we were their age, we didn't always receive the information from the older generation. But if you are receptive to feedback and schooling from the older generation, we will certainly welcome you with open arms.
Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I hope I get to see you at homecoming soon again. And if you didn't go to homecoming, don't miss it again. Give it up for Brother Timothy Trumbull, y'all.
Thank you, brother.
You can help secure the legacy of Central State University for the future generations. Many of us are in positions to make a contribution to recognize the inspiration provided by our predecessors. The goal for this campaign is $250,000. Now, I think we have an update. Do we have an update? Maybe. Oh, wow. All right. Derek Long just gave another $5,000, and he's bringing it up here right now. I'm going to cash it. And Derek Long, everybody. Come on up here, brother. Have a seat, G. All right. So, Derek.
Yes, sir.
$5,000.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Why?
Well, I graduated from HBCU,
Okay.
and it actually began my career in higher education, and I actually worked for the institution now for Central State University. And what that HBCU did for me was gave me a solid foundation. And so not only am I going to spend my time and my resources, but I got to put my money behind it as well to help support the next generation, to give them a foundation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And which HBCU did you go to?
Alabama State University in Montgomery, Alabama.
All right. All right.
Yes.
Birmingham or something like that?
I'm from Birmingham originally and graduated from Alabama State, was in Montgomery, Alabama.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, Derek, thank you so much for this generous donation, man. Good job over there. You're killing it, man.
Thank you.
And much more success. Bro.
Absolutely. Thank you. Good to meet you.
All right. So with this money right here, my pockets are full. But we have another update. Here's the update. You won't believe this. I think we got like 30 minutes to go or something like that. But we have reached our goal, but we're not done yet. We have $254,562 on the books. That's that. And you know what? We're still not finished. You can still help the students in Central State and our community. Go to csubelievers.com to make a donation. You'll get a gift for a $100 donation. You'll get another gift for a $200 donation. But whatever you can give will be greatly appreciated. Support the university and its quest to make a difference to students now and in the future. Derek Anderson is the president of the Central State University Foundation, which is a nonprofit organization that takes contributions that align with the mission of the university and the wishes of our donors. Right now, introducing on stream, Brother Derek Anderson.
Hello. Thank
Hey,
you for
Derek.
having me tonight. How are you?
Absolutely well, man. Great. We're all doing well.
Wonderful. I am so very happy to support Central State University on behalf of the Central State University Foundation. We stand in full support of the university's quest to raise $250,000. We've already exceeded that, and as you said, you set and manage expectations. So we're going to continue in that process, and just wish and hope that the university, which is the beacon of light for the state of Ohio. We talk about being the state's only supported HBCU. We talk about being a land-grant institution, but it is also that beacon of light that provides a ray of hope for that student who is looking for a great place to go and to learn, a place where they can be themselves authentically without fear of repercussion or fear of judgment. Central State University is Ohio's hidden, rare, and extreme jewel, and I'm happy to celebrate with them.
in the scheme of building our community larger?
Well, oftentimes we hear about giving to other institutions. We hear about the support that they get. It's when we make a reinvestment back into ourselves. When we give to Central State, it's not that we're doing something for our own personal grandeur, but what we're doing is we're making a conscious investment, an investment not just into the future, but into the right now, an investment to see how innovation, which is in our DNA, as Central State likes to say, it is a true commitment. It is a time where we give to support, encourage, and push along that current generation and the generations to come.
Absolutely. I truly appreciate what you continue to do for the university, what you've done for the university, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at the university soon.
Thank you so much. And we couldn't do it without the wonderful leadership of Dr. Jack Thomas, who is a leader par excellence. And we stand shoulder to shoulder with him to push Central State forward into the future. For truly, innovation is in our DNA, but success is what we're all about.
Absolutely. And Dr. Thomas didn't chop the tree down. I'm just saying that, you know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right. Next, one of my favorite people in all my time here at Central State. Guy was like a mentor for me, taught me about just being dynamic about life and studies and giving back. My friend, Victor Little, from the class of 1985, an actor, businessman, talk show host. He's joining us on via video. Victor! Victor! You're on mute. Can you hear? While Victor's figuring this out, I'm just going to admire his wardrobe right now. Victor sells the wardrobe in St. Louis, Missouri. You there? We got Victor? Victor, can you switch over or turn your mic on or anything like that on your computer? All right. While Victor's trying to figure out that situation, this scrolling thing is going really fast. All right. We've got another person coming up here in a second. But Victor, we'll get back to you. I know you donated to the university, so we're looking forward to your remarks and your comments. Right now, yeah, I'm going to mess this up. Okay, so we got right now 1978 alum Maya Rutherford Long. She's the Vice President and Community and Economic Development Manager at Fifth Third Bank in Dayton and Toledo region. She joins us from her streaming place right now. You there?
I am here.
Hey!
Hey, for God, for Central,
for State.
Listen, what about that goal being busted out? I'm a former cheerleader, so, I'm always 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits a dollar, all for Central, stand up and holler. We are out. This is an outstanding show tonight, and what you have done, alumni, I give you applause. I applaud you. God bless y'all, and thank you so much. Amazing, amazing.
Sis, I got to ask you a quick question. So I don't butcher your name no more. Say it for me.
It's Maria.
Maria.
On the yard, I'm Bootsy.
Bootsy.
That's what folks on the yard knew me as Bootsy.
All the way, baby.
Listen, and I used to hear it in the breezeway on a regular basis. Oh, Bootsy, baby. So it was lots of fun. My life changed at Central State University. And that's why I give back. I give my time, I give my talent, I give my treasure, And I bring others along to do the same thing. I work for Fifth Third Bank, and we have been so responsive to the needs of the students there. We want to give so it gives has an impact. So I'll give you a real quick example. When the pandemic hit, we found out that there were some students at Central who could not commute back home, or maybe had aged out of the system, the foster care system, and had no place to go. So the bank, Fifth Third Bank, gave a $25,000 grant to help the university make sure that those folks were housed and had food. I mean, that's just simple things that we thought about: food, shelter, and clothing. And we all learned about that in psychology, Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Those are some of the simple things that were in my hand because I worked with an organization that wanted to give back as well. So to the alumni who may not have money in your pocket right now, maybe your organization. I work for a bank, but many corporations have giving programs. Maybe they would be interested in giving some dollars as well. Don't forget that.
Absolutely. And Maria, one of the things that I'm always interested in, how do students, and I asked this question before, how do students connect to our alumnus like yourself who are interested in banking or finance? How do they connect to people like yourself?
Well, the quickest way is LinkedIn, but we're on the yard. We bring our e-bus, we pull their credit, we have discussions about their finances. We bring our team to talk with them about professional development. We serve on the committees and boards. And then we also make sure that we come and recruit. So we have people that come to the yard and we recruit for our internships and for our leadership programs. But the quickest way would be LinkedIn.
Maria, I really appreciate, we all appreciate you coming on live stream, giving us your feedback, and just pledging the things that you do to the university. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for the opportunity. And God bless y'all.
Absolutely. And thanks to all our special guests who showed up tonight on the Giving Tuesday movement and International Day of Generosity. By making a gift to Central State University, you're establishing your legacy and supporting the next generation of leaders. We appreciate your continued and generous support to keep our university not only going strong, but thriving strong. Spread the word, especially to our fellow alumni classmates who are not on social media. Now, we have an update, and we're gonna bring back one of my best friends in the world, Buddha. No, Dr. Thomas. Oh, he left? Okay. We're going to bring up, after this update, I'm going to get back to Dr. Thomas, but I've got an update for you. Now, see, this is what I talk about. This is how you don't need to manage expectations. Just go forward. Go beyond what you know. We are at $269,462,000. Wow. Now, I want to bring up our great president, Dr. Thomas, once again. He has a couple of closing remarks, and I really appreciated everyone who came out tonight and supported our university, for God, for Central, for State, and our great president, Dr. Jack Thomas.
Thank you, Brother Black. Let's give him a round of applause for all he's done in hosting this tonight. Giving Tuesday is fueled by collaboration and people like you. Help us spread the word about supporting Central State University for Giving Tuesday. Post on social media using Giving Tuesday and share why you gave to Central State University. We certainly do appreciate all that you do for this institution. As I stated early on, that we cannot continue to do the things that we do without your generosity and the support that you give to this institution. And I always say, Brother Black, since you called me Buddha, this has been great. We have some wonderful alums and friends of the university who've been very kind to us. And tonight we say thank you for all that you've done. We want to thank you for kicking this off for us. And we will be watching you on television. And we just thank you for coming back to your alma mater and giving back. And it shows that our alumni here at this university are very strong, and they love this institution. And I know firsthand, in being a new president here at the institution, that people love you. They'll run over you for this university, and I mean in a good way, in terms of supporting the institution, and we're just very grateful. And we're also very thankful that we reached our goal today, and we said 250,000. So I think right now we have about 270,000, because we're going to have that by the end of the night, because we want you, although we're ending the program right now, we want you to keep on giving and keep on giving to this university, because you're giving to a worthy cause. We have many of our students are first generation. Many of them come from lower socioeconomic background. Many of our students are honor students. They're at the top of their class. So we have a wide variety of students that we serve here at Central State University, and we want to be able to help all of them. And that's why our HBCUs, particularly Central State University, was founded, so that we can educate more individuals, more so as an 1890 land-grant institution and the only public institution, HBCU, we want to provide a world-class education for as many students as possible. And I say to you tonight, keep on giving to Central State University. And as we often say, for God, for Central, for State.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Thomas.
Thank you.